Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long, but I want to get back to vlogging. So here's a vlog. It is August 6th, I'm pretty sure. I moved in August 1st. I cannot believe it's been 5 days since I moved into this apartment. I don't start classes till August 18th, so I have 12 more days of doing nothing, basically just hanging around. I moved in early with the rest of my roommates because they're going through recruitment and it's work week this week, recruitment next week, and then school starts. But I didn't want to be the only one to not move in, so I decided to move in with them. So I have a lot of free time and I need to fill up that free time. But it is currently at 9:15 a.m. I woke up with my roommates to take them to Sorority Village because it's a little far of a walk. I'm such a nice roommate, so I decided to take them. And now I'm back. I like it because it kind of gets me up in the morning and gets me going, so I'm not like staying in bed until noon because I can. I like it gets me up. But I had my green tea and Nella, which you guys saw earlier, but I'm about to make breakfast. But first, I'm gonna unload and reload the dishwasher so I have fresh new dishes and all of that. I am done. Sorry if this for the spotlight. I need more light in the kitchen and I can't really be turned off. I finished unloading the dishwasher. Now I'm gonna get to making my breakfast. I left a load of dishes out that I'm gonna be using today, that I use every single day. I'm gonna be making a bagel and eggs. That's what I've been having as my pre-workout snack because it's like my main meal. So let's get that going. I like eating the Dave's Killer bagels. I like the way they taste. I just get the plain ones and it's a little extra protein than like a normal bagel. And I think it has like more whole grains and stuff. I don't really know. I like the taste of them. I also like a regular bagel, but this is just what I got at the store. But I'm not gonna start that now. I just put that in our little toaster oven. And I need to get started on the stove. For my eggs, I like to, sorry, that was our ice machine. For our eggs, I like to crack them into a Pyrex little water container. I feel like that's easiest. And then I do, sorry, my hedgehog's like in the way. I do 2 brown eggs. I get mine from Costco just because I have a Costco subscription and it comes in a really big package. Those were 2 terrible cracks. I don't know if I have like stage fright or something, but I swear I'm better at cracking eggs than it looks. I'm gonna start this now. I do toast for 4, and it goes for about 3 minutes, which is what I like. I also like to put a little splash of extra egg whites for more protein. I like to do 2 and some egg whites. I don't measure, but usually I would just do 3 eggs and take out the yolk, but that's a lot of waste. So I grabbed some egg whites from Trader Joe's to just add. And then instead of milk in my eggs, this might be controversial, but I'm a water and eggs type person. To the pan. Let that melt. While this continues to cook, my bagels are almost done. And also, I'm gonna crack open an energy drink because I'm more of an energy drink mood today rather than pre-workout. I'll do one or the other, never both. That's way too much caffeine for my liking. Let me butter my bagels real quick. And then I like to pop my bagels back in just for a few minutes so the butter fully melts. Everything's basically done at the same time, so everything will be piping hot while I'm ready to eat, and that's the way I like it. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. And that breakfast is served. Very simple, literally nothing special, the most plain breakfast you'll probably ever see, but I'm a plain girl. I like my things plain. Ow, it's hot. So I don't mind. Time to chow down. This is my energy drink of choice today. They had a bunch of Celsius downstairs when we were moving in, so I may have grabbed a few extras just to have on hand. I didn't want to grab a pack or anything of like Celsius or Lonnie from Costco because if I have them, I will just drink them every day, and I'm trying to get off of my energy drink grind. Last year, I was during the 75 hard last year, I was limiting myself to only once a week, which I thought was good, but that's it's gonna be more like twice a week, like when I work out versus when I don't work out and stuff like that. But basically, I'm still gonna work out today, but I was just craving an energy drink, so cheers. This one's Astro Vibe. I don't know if I've actually ever had this one. It's sparkling blue raspberry. It's good. I don't know if I've ever had it, but it's definitely good, so time to dig in. I am about to head downstairs to the gym, but need to make my water first. This is my new hydro jug. Well, kind of new. I'm obsessed with it. It's the Cape Cod one, I think. Came out on Amazon Prime Day. Ordered it literally at midnight on Amazon Prime Day, like as soon as it came out. I'm obsessed with it. Like Blue Stripes, me and Blue Stripes recently. Like obsessed. Anyway, let's make my water. First, the two supplements I like to add to my water is Element electrolyte packet. You can't see it. Element electrolyte packet. This one's raspberry. I also really love the lemonade flavor. I got like 3 or 4 boxes of the lemonade flavor because it's limited edition. So, so I inhaled that. It's limited edition, so I stocked up on it. So 1 packet of this, and then I use the Armra colostrum powder in the unflavored because I'm adding it to something. I don't really need it to be flavored. So just a little scoop of that. And I love that inside the tub, it has a little spot for your thing to rest, the scoop to rest on top. That is the most genius thing ever. My least favorite thing is when I open a new powder supplement package and the scoop is somewhere down in the bottom. It's the worst thing ever, and you have to like dig it out, and then I try and dig it out with a spoon or like a knife, and it pops everywhere and half the supplement powder goes flying. So 10 out of 10 packaging of this, literally genius. And then next I do a little splash of lemon juice. I like it for flavor, but also lemon juice is good to have in water. And then I do a ton of ice. I do this whole sheet of ice because our ice machine is kind of slow and it gets all used up in the morning. And this honestly isn't even enough ice. I love to like pack this thing full with ice. I'm gonna fill these up when I get back later. I used my other one for my green tea this morning, but I'm gonna wait to fill this up till I get downstairs because they have one of the like wall dispensers and it's way easier to use than to use up like 90% of our Brita on this little container. But that's everything in here. And yeah, that's my water for the day, or until I finish it. But now I just have to put my shoes on and then we're gonna head downstairs. Forgot to bring this up earlier, but I'm currently following Sydney Adams. One of her workout plans is the Refine workout plan. I have been lifting for a while and I've been getting kind of bored of what I've been doing lately. So I love Sydney Adams. I love like following her life on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and everything. I'm literally like always watching what she does. It's like literally like not in a creepy way, but like I just love, she's an influencer. So like I just love following her life. So I purchased one of her workout plans and I'm getting the Refine one, and I just started 2 days ago. The first workout was a leg day. Let me tell you, my legs are like still sore. I was not expecting to be that sore. As I was saying before, my battery rudely died and interrupted me. I've been doing the Sydney Adams Define workout. I did the first workout. My legs were so sore. Like so much more sore than I expected. Like I said, I've been out of shape lately. I haven't really been like hitting the gym, and when I have been going to the gym, I haven't been putting in as much like effort. I don't know, it's just been, I kind of hit a plateau, but we're back and better than ever. And now I'm following her workouts. 2 days ago, it was legs. Yesterday it was core and cardio, except my cardio had to get cut short because they were doing like a photo shoot in the gym because it's brand new. So today is upper body and I'm super excited. So let's get downstairs and get this thing going. Got the gym to myself again today, which has been amazing these past few days. Most of the people who have moved in with me are in recruitment, a lot of girls. And I don't know when frat rush recruitment starts, but anyway, most of the people who have moved in are doing recruitment. So I'm like, as I know of, one of the only people, at least one of the only people who use the gym that aren't in recruitment. So I've been having the gym to myself for the past few days and it's been great. I just got back from the gym. I stopped filming halfway through because it started to get busy in the gym and I'm low-key embarrassed to be filming myself. So yeah, I ended off, I think I was doing chest press and then I did a few more exercises and then I did 10 minutes on the Stairmaster and 5-minute cool down walk on the treadmill, and now I'm upstairs. I'm so sweaty. I know you can't really tell, it started to dry, but the Stairmaster really got me. I haven't done Stairmaster in so long, and literally 10 minutes on it. I was doing 2 minutes on different levels, like kind of like pyramid. But it got really hard. So, out of breath, my heart hurts. I have like the worst cardio endurance you will ever see. It's honestly like really embarrassing, but I'm trying to get that in check. But I'm back, it's 11:35. I worked out for about an hour. Now I'm going to go shower real quick, get the sweat off my entire body. I feel disgusting. And then I'll probably cook up some lunch. And I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. It's like, I get done at like 12 and I have so long of nothing to do. But my red flag trait is seeing something on TikTok and be like, oh my God, I can do that immediately. And it's gonna look exactly the same and I'm gonna be the best at it. So I saw this girl on TikTok. I have no idea what her user was, but she made watercolor prints for each of her roommates. And it was like, kind of like not Mod Podge, but like she painted it and then she cut them out and stuck it on like a striped background. And I was like, I need to do that. So I immediately went to Hobby Lobby and got watercolor paper, watercolor sets, brushes, the whole 9 yards. And I want to attempt to do that because I need 2 different prints. I need one to go above my dresser and the other to go in my bathroom. So we're gonna mess around with some watercolor, see if I can do that. By the way, these are my extra camera batteries that I need to charge. That was a good catch. Yeah, I'm gonna go shower and I'll check back in with you guys. Outfit for today, ignore my hair. I just sprayed it with my like post-workout spray. It's just in a little claw clip. You might think, oh, is it really cold out? No, it's 80 degrees outside, but I'm not planning on going outside, at least for now. So I'm wearing this sweatshirt I got off of Depop. I'm obsessed with it. It's this vintage Tennessee one. A pair of gray sweatpants from this brand. One of my friends actually gifted these to me. She didn't want them anymore, so I took them and I love them. And then my slippers. So just a cozy day in currently. I used to keep my vitamins on my bedside table, but I decided I'm bringing them out here because I always forget to take them. I take the Ritual Essential Daily, Woman's Daily ones. It's 2 of them a day. I think for lunch today, I'm kind of gonna be doing a Mod Podge of different things because I'm planning on having taco meat. I got my favorite taco seasoning to make my last pound of ground beef that I got on Sunday with. So I'm not gonna have ground beef for lunch because that's what I've been having the past few days. I'm not gonna have that for lunch if I'm gonna have it for dinner. So I'm gonna do, I think, a yogurt bowl. And if I'm still hungry, I'm gonna have rice cakes and peanut butter later. But it's kind of gonna be, instead of lunch, I'm just gonna have like 2 snacks. But they're still gonna be protein packed and good for you. So I just don't really wanna have chicken right now and don't wanna have ground beef twice today. So this is what we're doing instead. I always wonder if people can like hear me outside my door because that's the door to the outside, like hallway. I always wonder if I'm like talking loud enough to hear because like when we're sitting on the couch like watching TV, we can hear people walk by our door, so like they can definitely hear me. So hope you enjoy. Anyway, let's make yogurt. I have these little bowls. Me and Avery got this little bowl and plate set. Aren't they adorable? They're like the little flat ones with the lips. I love these type of plates. And then this type of bowl, and then there's a bigger version of this plate from Amazon. Crazy, right? I'm pretty sure they were pretty expensive for like nice ceramic dishware, and they're like microwave and dishwasher safe. But the yogurt I like to have is the Trader Joe's blueberry one. I've tried their strawberry and their black raspberry, I think. But honestly, they didn't compare to the blueberry. The blueberry, something about it is just so delicious. I don't know. I like to use a big spoon for this bad boy because I like to put a lot of toppings on. So first I like to mix because sometimes it can be a little watery. And if I find a whole blueberry like this, I take it out. I hate when there's little like, can't really see. When there's little like fruit pieces inside my yogurt, you're like, oh no, every single yogurt has that. I know. It's really been a struggle for me. I'm glad you're acknowledging that. But I've started to grow past it. But these little like blueberries in here make me want to gag every time I feel one in my mouth. Like that, no thanks. Anyway, I'm just transferring the yogurt from this little cup to a big bowl. Honestly, this bowl's like too big, but it's the only bowl I have, so unless I steal Avery's yogurt bowl. I need to make myself my own yogurt bowl. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, I always feel like I waste so much of the yogurt just like in the cup because it's hard to get out, but I can't eat out of this one. Ah. Sorry, I spotted another blueberry. That's not allowed here. My next topping, fresh strawberries. I don't mind when my fruit has fresh strawberries that I put it in them. But I don't like when it comes with strawberries in it. I use a huge bowl because it's already starting to fill up, and I've only had one of my 3 toppings so far, so we've still got a lot to go. Next, Pure Wheel's granola. If you live under a rock, this is the best granola ever. It's very popular for a good reason. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ingredients, and one of them is salt, and the other's oat, and there's grains, coconut, cinnamon. I love this stuff. I like the original just because I'm adding it to a fruity flavored yogurt bowl, so I just do original, and I just like to break up some of the bigger clumps, and I add a good amount of granola in this baddie. They started selling a big bag at Costco, and like this is my dream because I used to go through one of the like standard size bags that you can get at like any grocery store in like less than a week. JK, that was kind of distracting, like a week, but still, that's very quick to go through. So this bag should last me a long while. And lastly, I put freeze-dried strawberries on top for another crunch. This one I had to get from Whole Foods because I kept forgetting to get them at other stores, and that was the last store I finally remembered at. So usually I wouldn't get this. I'll just get the Target brand next time, but that's everything I put on my granola. That's not everything I put on my granola. That's everything I put on my yogurt bowl. This is what she looks like before it's mixed. You're probably like, oh, that's a terrible yogurt to topping ratio. I love it. I want every single bite to be a mouthful of toppings. And honestly, I don't care if you're like, oh, like what's the point of having a yogurt bowl if you're just gonna basically eat the toppings by itself? Look, it's covered in yogurt. Cold. I'm gonna sit on the couch and eat this. Hey guys, new outfit of the day. It's now 1:20. I had my yogurt bowl, and then a bunch of our friends came back from work week to hang out and eat lunch. So now I need to go back to Home Depot to return this, and then also go to Target, and I might go to a Walmart to see if I can find an Alani Nu Witch's Brew or somewhere else. But this is my OOTD, the same sweatshirt I had on earlier from Depop. These white linen shorts are from Shein, I think, and then I'm wearing my orange Adidas canvases. And my bag's from Lululemon, but it doesn't really match. It's kind of just my everyday bag. Yeah. It's 80 degrees outside, but I'm wearing a sweatshirt anyway. I don't care. So let's go find some things. It's been a hot minute since I vlogged. I stopped at Home Depot and Target since. Home Depot, I need to get light bulbs for the new lamps I got. I didn't realize they were going to be so tiny and like impossible to find, but let's hope these work at least and give off some light. They're like candelabra ones. If not, I'm going to have to be returning the lamps and getting something new. And then I got some more skincare stuff from Target, new cleansers. This one's an oil cleanser and this one's just a regular cleanser. And now I'm heading to Walmart to see if I can find Alani's Witch's Brew. I think it's like, this is one of the first few days it's out, and it's a new recipe and it's less caramely, which I like the apple part better than the caramel part. So we'll see if I like it better. I already drank an energy drink today, but I probably still take a little sip to know if it's like the best Alani ever, and I need to stock up on it before it disappears from everywhere, but let's go see if we can find that. Only one part of my trip was successful, and that was getting light bulbs. So I have these light bulbs here. I'm putting them in here. It is a much smaller like insert, like base, than I thought it was going to be. Like these are for candelabras. Like these are tiny, but that's what it said on the Amazon listing. They're like itsy bitsy little light bulbs. Like they don't even keep. They're so tiny. The light bulbs are so tiny they don't even keep the cover on it. So see if plugging them in works. I'm not gonna plug them in here. Oh. Okay, I feel like that's a good amount of light. Is it cute? Is it a cute amount of light? I mean, it's very yellow, but that's what a lamp is. I think it's cute. A little nice, like, bedside light. Cute. Okay. So now that I know that works, I'm gonna undo this a tad and plug it in back here. See? I've got a little command strip so I can attach this like here. Right there. Command strip time. I grabbed itty bitty Velcro command strips. Just going to oh my god, this almost fell on the floor, which is the light bulb for my other one, which would have been terrible. I'm gonna stick it on the back of this. And then stick it right here. Since you couldn't really see what I was doing, I just attached this switch right there so I have easy access to the lamp. And like I said, look how tiny this little light bulb is. So it doesn't screw. Like a lot of light bulbs will attach this on it, but this one doesn't. So it's just gonna be free for all over here. But I think it's really cute. And now I have to set up this one over here. Also craziness on my drawer top. This is where I want to put some piece of artwork, so it's not as plain, but haven't really gotten around the watercoloring. This is my wastebasket for now. I need to find homes for so many things. Here's my nightstand for now. Ignore this. Doesn't have a home. It'll probably end up going on my desk, but it's just gonna stay here for now. And that is everything for now. I think I'm just gonna lay down because I have not like relaxed in forever. I'm kind of hungry, so I might make myself some rice cakes and peanut butter for a little snackety snack before dinner. Sounds like a good plan. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to be better about putting away my sneakers as soon as I take them off, because at home I will literally just have them sit out until I decide to clean my room, but I'm trying to clean as I go. So all my shoes have a spot in their thing. I wanted to get boot things, but most of my boots look like they're standing up pretty well, except for these ones because they're taller, and those ones over there. But I don't wear those ones too often, so I might not. This is what my closet looks like so far. Don't look up. Just don't look up. It's a bit of a disaster up, but I love this, and I love all these. Whoa. I hung all my sweatshirts this time because I don't have as much drawer space as I did last year. So I'm kind of loving it. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry. I forgot to mention, I got these little flavor packets from Walmart. I ordered sea moss off of TikTok shop because this girl I've been following for like her skincare said it literally changed her life, and like I believe her. So many people rave about sea moss, but she said she puts a flavor packet in them because it's not really an appetizing taste without it. So I'm gonna put one of these in there. Yeah, it's fruit punch flavored, no sugar. I'm just gonna put them in the cabinet. And now for one of my favorite snacks ever. I actually just realized I got apples at the store. Last time I tried to have apples and peanut butter, I cut it open and it was rotten inside. So hopefully the other apples go better. If not, we'll go back to rice cakes, but I'm feeling an apple would be really refreshing right now. This apple has a little bit of a dent, but I'm gonna cut it anyway, and I'll just cut that off if the rest of the apple is okay. Okay, yay, this apple's not rotten. So, perf. And for my peanut butter, my household was a Jif household, so obviously I got Jif. I've never even had Skippy, but I know that Jif is better than Skippy. So, I also get the all natural one if you couldn't see. Creamy also, no crunchy in this house. It needs a little mixy mix. There's some oil sitting at the top. Ooh, that was a gross sound. And now I'm going to sit here and eat the peanut butter out of the tub because I cannot be bothered to dirty another dish, and I'm the only one using this peanut butter, so call me disgusting, but sorry about the faucet. The water takes so long to get hot, but okay, hey guys, you know how I mentioned in my bathroom, this is the only light that I can turn on without the fan going. Let me turn this on. Way brighter in here, but then you get this crazy feedback in here. So I got these lights from Amazon that just magnet on. Well, this stays, and then you can recharge them, and they magnet on here. I have one there, and then one hiding in the corner over here. And look at this difference. Okay, I don't even know if you can hear me because the fan's on. Fan off, this is what it looks like. One on, the other on. It just gets so much brighter in here, and it's so much nicer for filming and everything. And in my opinion, it makes a huge difference for filming. Again, this is on. And they also have different light settings. And this is off. This is not enjoyable to live in, to look in the mirror in. This is a little better, but again, fan feedback. And it's still pretty dark, but boom. It's so much brighter in here, and I feel like, probably like, oh Melly, you're not filming all the time. Well, I want to be filming pretty consistently. It gets a little dark on this side without this light, but I still feel like it's fine. It's way better, and there's nothing I can really do about the fan on that side, but so much better. And yeah, there's kind of this little like dot in the middle of my mirror now, but honestly, I don't even mind. I really like it. So yeah, I'm actually gonna not get ready for bed, but do my nighttime skincare because I like to do it earlier than when I actually go to bed because I've been starting to wear my mouth tape again at night and it doesn't stick. The mouth tape doesn't stick to my face if I had just done my skincare. So I have to do it like an hour at least ahead of time. But honestly, I kind of just like taking everything off my face and just like living. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. It's 5:34 and my camera's battery is actually about to die, but I'll come back and do my skincare. We're watching last year's Love Island and Madeline's trying to cook.
Oh, are you making a vlog?
Yeah, I am.
Oh my god! Yay! I want to be featured.
You're in it.
Oh, are you telling them about my kitchen skills?
Yeah. Madeleine's just so talented in the kitchen.
I'm not good at cooking and I'm being hated on by all of my roommates.
She's learning. She's
This
learning.
is not going well.
Chemistry, for sure.
Anyway,
Trying to get to know
here's
her,
Love Island
trying
from
to give her a
last
fair
year.
chance of like